Hi guys, it has been a very long time since I have made a video and I thought that it was long overdue for me to make a new one, so here we are. Today I'm going to be doing a huge thrift haul and I hope you enjoy. So I'm not really going to get into like a huge spiel or anything, but a quick update. I don't know if you can tell from the background, but it looks a little different from all my other videos, and that's because this is not my house. It is actually my mom's house. I have been staying with her for the past almost 2 months, and I'll be here for a couple more months. My husband actually deployed and I just did not want to be home alone in Tennessee. My mom graciously opened her home for me and the boys to come stay with her while my husband is gone. And yeah, it's been really nice to be around family. And obviously we know that I have been taking advantage of all the amazing thrift stores around here. I don't know what it is, but Florida thrift stores are 100 times better than the thrift stores where I live in Tennessee. I just can find such great goodies here. But yeah, I am really excited about all these pieces that I have found. It's definitely a collective haul of almost 2 months of being here. Also, I try to give myself a thrifting budget. This month I did not really stick to it, but I'm trying. You know, technically I took my budget from October and I brought it to September, so as long as I don't spend too much in October, then it all evens out, right? But anyways, let's just get right into this and let me show you all of my thrifted finds. So I'm gonna start off with a bang, and it is this piece right here. If you guys know, I am obsessed with the blue and white. I love the look of it, and this is no exception. It has these beautiful cranes all over it. It is gorgeous. I think that this is going to be a really pretty display piece, but at the same time, I can also use it for practical reasons as well, which is really nice. And clearly, I love cranes, so this was perfect. For prices, I don't remember all the prices just because I've already taken the tags off and cleaned most of these items, but I do know that this is one of my more expensive items, and I think I spent $11, $12 on it. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with the pottery stoneware theme. I have been trying to collect more crocks, and I usually do pretty good in finding crocks in Florida, so I found these two right here. This one is a little bit taller, more narrow, perfect for utensils, which is what I'm going to use it for. And I just love the buttery yellow color and all the crazing detailing on it. I just really love that, and it's going to be really pretty in my kitchen. The second crock is this one right here. It does have a lid, but it doesn't really fit on it very well. I'm not even planning on using the lid. I just kind of want to use it like this. This is a Roseville, Ohio crock, and it is a 1 quart low jar. It did have this whole painting scene on it, and it just really wasn't my vibe, so I went ahead and just scrubbed that off, and now I'm left with a really pretty minimal crock, and I was really excited about this one. Next is just this little pitcher. Definitely has more of a gray undertone with these blue stripes on the bottom, which I love. I was contemplating on getting this because I was like, I don't really need this. But then I saw that it was 50% off that day and it was only gonna be $1, so I was like, why not? And I just think it's going to be really cute in my kitchen or somewhere in my house holding some flowers in it. I just think that would be really precious, so picked that up. All right, next I was perusing Facebook Marketplace as one does literally every day of my life, but I found these two plant pots right here. I love that they have drainage holes already. It makes it very easy if I actually wanted to plant soil in here. Normally I just still keep them in the nursery packages, but anyways, this one is a really pretty blue and white floral. Love that, very pretty. And then this one right here is a little bit more fancy. We've got some cranes on here. Everything's embossed on this one. We got these colorful floral arrangement. It's just a really pretty scene. And for the pair, I paid $5. Okay, so I found this platter right here, and I'm in love with it. I love the colors. Normally I don't gravitate towards colors, but I'm really trying to add more pops of it in my home. And so when I saw this, I was really drawn to it because of like the pastel colors on here, the very minimal floral design. Looks very hand painted, I believe it is. It is by Jack Richter Company by Sasai Ironstone in Japan. Love finding these little markings on the back. But yeah, I just love this. It's going to be so pretty either sitting as a centerpiece on my table or in the middle of my island in my kitchen somewhere. I could even possibly try to hang it on my wall if I really wanted to. There's a lot of different things that I could use this for, and I paid $5.99 for this, which I thought was a great deal. So along with that theme, I picked up this plate right here. I've been really loving plates on walls. I feel like it just adds a very nice visual interest, kind of breaks apart from, you know, your normal artwork and frames. Yeah, I just thought that this was really, really gorgeous. I loved the shape of it with the little scalloped edges, and it already comes with a hanger on the back, so absolutely perfect. There is a bit of a crack right here, but I'm not too worried about that. I just love all the different colors on here, and again, like I said, I'm trying to add more color to my house. It has the artist name on the back. When I looked it up, I believe it's a French artist, and this particular plate was near the $100 range, if not more, if I were to ever sell it. I don't want to sell it, I'm keeping it. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really nice addition to my walls. So the next piece is this vase. It is a very heavy duty glass vase, and I am usually drawn to that. I don't know, I think I like the way that it looks. The shape is really cool. It's very like kind of abstract. It's not symmetrical. And I love being able to see like all these little dimples and lines in the glass. I think it's just like really pretty and looks a little bit more fancy. But yeah, I think you can just leave it as is, or obviously you can put like a bouquet of flowers in here. Also love the color of the glass. Like it's a little bit of like a green toned glass, which I love. So yeah, happy to have found that. Right, also I grabbed this little bowl, this little trinket dish. Can never have too many trinket dishes. It's just a small little alabaster bowl. Nothing much to it, but I feel like it'll be really cute to add to like a stack of books on a shelf or something. So yeah, pick this up. If you guys are new to my channel, then you probably don't know that I have a Instagram shop where I resell home goods. It's currently on pause right now, and I really shouldn't be thrifting inventory for it, and I've been really good about not doing that. Now I do collect some brass, but usually a lot of my brass goes to my shop, and I really couldn't leave this one behind because it's just so cute. I just really love this piece. These little lovebirds on this plate. I think it'll be really cute for jewelry for sure. But yeah, this will be for sale eventually. So I am very into the English cottage style, but also I want to add in like a flair of modern touches to it. So just like an eclectic mesh of those two. But whenever I'm on Pinterest and I'm searching for inspo pics, one thing that I always see in these pictures are lamps, and I feel like lamps definitely add that cozy element to a room, and my house is lacking in the lamp department. I have two, and I really just want lamps everywhere, and I was really lucky to have found two that I really like. So this first one right here is a bit of a more modern lamp. The shade did not come with it, but I did find it on the same day at the same thrift store. But it's just this gold lamp. I love the modern lines on it, and just, you know, a simple gold lamp. You can't really see the whole thing. It's really hard to show the whole thing because I have a table right behind me. I can't really back up, but can you get the gist of it? There we go. But yeah, I was really excited to find this one. I still don't know if it works or not, so I'm gonna have to test it out. Hopefully it works. If not, I'm gonna have to get one of those like puck light bulbs and put that in there. The second lamp that I got, which I am very excited about, is this one right here. I love the jade color on it with all of that crazing detail. Like, how pretty. It is a very like hefty lamp, definitely vintage. It's got a vintage cord and everything. It did come with the lampshade, and guess how much this was? This was $4.99, which is a crazy deal. Again, it does have a light bulb in it, but I have not tested it out yet, so hopefully it works. But yeah, I'm just obsessed with this color, with the shape, with everything about it. When I was thrifting a little bit before I found this lamp, I found another blue lamp, which was a very bright blue. And I was like, maybe I could use this to add a pop of color to my house, but wasn't really in love with it, so I left it behind. And I'm so glad I did, because this is almost the same exact shape. It's a little bit bigger than the other one that I found, but I just am so glad I held out for this. The shade is a little bit damaged. It's a little bit like squished in the shape, and it's kind of stained, but I have kind of an idea for that. I found this fabric and I feel like it could look really cool with this lamp base. I don't know, what do you guys think? If I recovered the lampshade, like, would that look cute? I'm considering it. I got this fabric because I definitely want to cover one of these lampshades. I also got this one. The Goodwill employee gave it to me for free because it didn't have a price tag on it. Definitely a first. But yeah, just like want to cover one of these lampshades. I just feel like this is such a pretty pattern and would look so cute on one of these. So definitely a DIY project in my future. I went thrift shopping with my sister-in-law the other day, and I found this candlestick holder. Love the shape, very unique, never seen anything like it. Definitely handmade. I paid $1.99 for it, but yeah, look at that color. I just love all the different tones on it. One of the legs definitely like cracked off, but I think someone glued it back on, and honestly, you can't really tell. So got that, love it, can't wait to use it. Only have to wait, you know, a couple months before I can actually style with any of these pieces, but it's fine. Okay, also I found this piece right here, this beautiful marble chessboard. Love the velvet on the back. I have a chessboard at my house. It's a bit of a darker tone chessboard, but I have it sitting on top of my record player that we don't really use very often, and then I have like a vase on top of it with flowers coming out, and I really like the look of it. But I think that I'm gonna replace that one with this because I just like how it's a lot brighter, and I feel like it'll just brighten that little space up a bit more. And yeah, so I was happy to find this, and I think it was around like $8. One little tip when you are wanting to get frames, check your thrift stores, because you can find some really great frames there for a lot cheaper than you would anywhere else. I feel like frames can get kind of pricey, but I found this one. It was brand new, still had the sticker on it and everything. I think it was originally from Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and it looks like really great quality, honestly. There's like a tiny little, like, I don't know, chip or something right there, but I mean, you can't even tell. If you hang it up on the wall, you can't even tell. One thing that I have been on the lookout for has been artwork, and I have had zero success until I went thrifting with my sister-in-law, and we went to this one thrift store, and she found like this back room where all of their artwork was, and I definitely scored on some artwork, so I'm very excited. Let me just show you this first piece right here. Look how absolutely stunning this is. Definitely an original watercolor. On the back it actually reads, what is ME? Is that Maryland? No, Maine? So I think this is North of Camden, Maine, by George Bear Blake, brother of Hanley Ward, in 1970. It just has a little handwritten note on the back. But I just love this. I love all the muted tones, how minimalistic it is. I've been looking for a landscape like this, and this was just perfect and exactly what I've been looking for. And I only paid $4 for it. $4 for this beautiful landscape. The next art piece that I found was another landscape piece, which I adore. And I was so happy to find this because I've been looking for a panoramic, like, landscape scene. And can you just tell how old this canvas is? I need to reattach the wire back to the other side, but it is a old painting. Kind of give you an up close. Look how gorgeous that is. And I only paid $8 for this. So excited. Oh, I'm so excited to hang these up on my wall. And then the last artwork I got was this one right here. Just a really pretty print of a pelican. I just love the sepia tones of it, and I feel like this is just gonna look really precious hanging up somewhere in our house. And I paid $3 for this one. Okay, you guys, so that is all the home goods that I have found while thrifting in Florida so far. I'm not really including any of like the clothing that I found. If you guys are interested in that, I can share that with you as well. But the next thing that I want to share with you are some of the books that I have thrifted. I used to be a really big reader when I was younger, and then as I got older, it just progressively got harder and harder for me to read. I contribute a lot of that to my OCD. It just got really frustrating to read books, and it was very hard for me to like comprehend things. So I'm trying to like get back into it because I would just love to be able to read and enjoy reading again. So I picked up a few books. Some of them I've heard about before, some of them I haven't. The first one right here is The Catcher in the Rye. I've heard of this, never read it. Mainly got it because of how pretty the cover was. I got sucked into it. I think a lot of the paperback books that I picked up were 99 cents. Also try saying that 5 times fast. Paperback books I picked up. Paperback books I picked up. Wow. Anyways, this probably won't be the first book I read just because I feel like it's not going to be the easiest read and I want to read something a little bit easier. I found this. I've never heard of it. It's called Be Light Like a Bird, but when I read what it was about, it sounded pretty interesting, so I thought, why not? Next is this one. It's called The Tiger Rising. Definitely like a children's book. This could be a book that helps ease me into reading again, so we will see if I like that. I found The Little Prince. Whoever read it before has definitely highlighted some of their favorite little quotes in here, so I am excited to give this a read. I also picked up this one. It's called The Darkest Hour. It is a historical fiction book. I love historical fiction. Don't know anything about it, never heard about it, but yeah, got that. And then this book is called Uninvited by Lisa TerKeurst. I love Lisa TerKeurst's stuff, and I was excited to find one of her books there. And then I also picked up this book right here called All the Light We Cannot See. I'm sure you have heard of this. This is a very famous book. I've never read it before, so this will probably be one of my books later down the road just because it is a very long read and I just need something a little bit faster and easier. But eventually I will read this and I'm excited for it. There you guys go. That is everything that I have picked up so far. Thank you to everyone who has stuck with me, stuck with my channel. I know I have been gone for a really long time, but I really appreciate all your support. Please like, comment, and share this video if you enjoyed it and you want to see me make more videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!